I'm Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales in Mayfield, Kentucky. We're going to look at our 2024 2614 BS Rockwood Ultralight Travel Trailer. This is a sub 30-foot unit, 2 slides, bed slide in the front, and living room slide at the back. It's a rear kitchen model, and we're going to take a look starting inside first. I always do try to give the actual weight and length of the unit. To start with, we'll see that sticker right here on the door. And again, 2614 is our floor plan. Dry weight on this particular unit is 6,882 pounds, and our length from tip to tip is 29 feet 9 inches. So sub 30 foot, and again sub 7,000 pound unit. I'm going to zoom out real quick. So we enter. There's 2 ways to enter. This is the primary entry here at the back. It is a rear kitchen, mid living, and then a front bedroom. So we're going to start at the front. I'm going to just walk through here and slowly pan so you can see the general layout of the unit. And we'll start at the front. So this is one of the popular 26 models that Rockwood sells, 2608, 2614. Several of those over the years. 2612 was one that had been so popular for us, under 30 feet long. 2606 is another one. Bed slide in this particular unit. Both slides are on the same side, which I like for the campsite being preserved. So bed slide, there's plenty of space on both sides of the bed, as you can see, for getting in and out of that bed. Nightstands on both sides, windows on both sides, reading lights above as well on both sides. At the front, the big windshield at the front for natural light coming in, a big wall of storage there, hanging storage to the right. And then one thing I want to point out, this is your inverter control. So this actually does have several outlets on an inverter. You can see that sticker there, inverter circuit. So they'll be labeled that way. If maybe you boondock or you lose power or whatever, if you have, at least with a battery, you have some amount of runtime there for phone chargers or CPAPs or whatever. Some of you that choose to really boondock may want to, put AGM batteries or lithium batteries and really step it up. But for the majority of us, it's at least a fail-safe in case of a loss of power for short-term power for things that are necessary. So that's a nice feature Rockwood's including now. 50 amp service. This unit is prepped for a second air. As you can see, if you chose to do it, you could add it. Generally in this size unit, we don't find it necessary in our area, but of course we sell it all across the country. So if you choose to add that, you can. The main area is ducted throughout the unit, as you can see, ducts throughout, and then lots of LED lights. Rockwood does a great job putting lights everywhere. Again, second entry here. If you want, some people that is a must-have. But if you, whatever, some of y'all may not care, but some of you, that is a selling point. So there's an entry door here. Both of them do have the MORROD step above steps. That's important to note. And both of them have the strut assist, which makes it much easier to raise those up and down. There's a TV hook up there. You can put a TV on a swing mount there if you choose to have that. And a nice sliding door here to close this area off. So going back into the living room, you can see the kitchen at the back. Big slide here to the right, super slide with our seating in it. And then to the left, this is going to be our bathroom. So the bathroom, got a toilet to the left. Nice little nook there I've gone back and forth on how I would use that. You could use a clothes hamper. Obviously, you could put a small trash can. You might could put both. But regardless, they left you a good area there to do something with of that nature. Really nice countertop for this size unit. We don't generally see that much space in this size. One thing I appreciate was them putting that window in here. Typically when we're dealing with a unit under 30 foot, our bathroom is, it's one of the lower priorities as far as space, but they put that window in here to make it, it makes it feel so much more open instead of being what we jokingly call like a bathroom closet. So nice addition there. Max Air fan with the cover, one of the things Rockwood's always done. Medicine cabinet with storage. Really nice shower in this. So instead of being like a small corner shower, this is actually a triple, you can see a big triple sliding door shower here that is very spacious. So the bathroom on this particular unit is generally a selling point for it because it's not massive, maybe like the 2606, but it's certainly bigger than some of the other ones that we see. So really good job by Rockwood doing a few small things there to make that bathroom much more user-friendly. On the slide, flush floor slide, both slides are, but flush floor slide, no step-ups, nothing to trip on. No carpet either. It's kind of woven boat flooring, so to speak. This is a vinyl-based furniture, so it's not the pleather that cracks and peels. It's not cloth, but holds stains. So really nice type of furniture there. We have a booth and theater seats. That's the way we typically set this one up, because the theater seats are directly across from the TV, so it's a good line of sight for viewing. And then this gives you an additional bed if you need it. as well as additional storage. Now, one more thing people love about this is the table that moves out so easily. It's a heavy, well-built table, and people like that because they can take it and put it in the middle for cards, or take it out and make this a lounge area, but whatever, you've got that flexibility. Night shades only in the bedroom. In the back here we have day and nights, so depending on what your need is, you can use both of those. Nice big windows there. Again, with theater seats, we do have cup holders there. You can see the little removable insert in the middle as well. And then across them, that's a TV and entertainment center. So I have a fireplace down low, sound bar, and then the TV. And Rockwood, in typical Rockwood fashion, does a great job making this not just a dead space back there where we have storage back behind the TV. More storage above. This is a massive one, as you can see. Rockwood Cabinetry Hardware, I always point this out. Hidden hinges. These doors are solid. I mean, they're stout. Everything is so crisp and clean. It's just really well done. Much more residential feel. And again, ducted air throughout the unit. At the back, our kitchen area, solid surface countertops, sink cover, glass mount stovetop cover there, so we got a good uninterrupted surface for cooking and serving food. Nice windows there at the back. Stove and oven. We have a triple burner stovetop with a sparker for both the stove and the oven. Microwave there. A big fridge here, 12-volt fridge, and everybody is going to that versus the old gas electrics, which we love. They cool down quicker and they're have more capacity in the same footprint. And a little pantry here. This is a nice area. Several drawers here if you want to use those for certain things. And then the control center here with our monitor panel, light switches, some of the appliance controls, and then the awning and slide switches as well. Let's do one more look kind of from this corner. A couple things Rockwood does that I always try to show. You can pause and read some of the things they have to say about their products. There's one here and then one here. They just do a great job of informing people what makes them different. So let's go outside and take a look at some stuff there. A couple things that I try to point out here at the door. Again, we talked about the step above steps. They're at both doors. Both of them have a strut assist, so they're much easier to open and close. Big grab handle here, nice wide doorway. Sometimes we see narrower doors here at the entry. And then key-alike system. Everything's on the same key. No need to have to deal with keeping up with 4 or 5 different keys. Huge awning. They really, I don't know if they could have put maybe a foot longer awning. That's about it. They maxed it out. So ton of awning coverage on this. This is a little outside kitchen area. Bear with me as I use one hand to open this. So one of the bigger outside fridges that I ever see. Cooktop here that pivots out if you want to use that. Of course, you got storage out here just for some snacks and things of that nature. At the wheels and tires and axles, a couple things to point out. Number one, Goodyear wheels. Goodyear tires. Awesome. Goodyear Endurance tires. We love those. If you've been around the RV industry much, you know the brand name that is and the value that is to those that tow versus other brands as far as limiting blowouts. We have a TST tire pressure monitoring system on this. Comes standard with it to keep track of the temperature and the pressure of the tires. That's a great feature for those of you that tow as well. And then prime up everything is the Dexter Torflex axles. They're a torsion axle versus leaf spring systems that most products use. Read about that, look that up. There's a lot of good literature on that. Man, the Dexter Torflex axle, first of all, it's a great company, and second, it makes it a much better ride than a leaf spring axle. Outside shower here. You've got the Rockwood rail here for mounting. There's a griddle that can come with it. You've got a shelf that you can put on here for the TV. If you've been around Rockwood very long, you know they've been doing that for a while, and we love it. Outside speakers out here under the awning. As far as construction, this is all bonded except the floor. I do not want a bonded floor. I want decking style floor. I don't want a spongy floor. But everything else is bonded. I don't want free-hung fiberglass. I want a bonded wall. I got a bonded roof. It's just a solid, well-built unit. Receiver hitch on the back if you want to put an extra storage rack. We got a spare tire with a cover on it on the back. A ladder on the back as well. Again, 50 amp service like we talked about. Dual gas and electric water heater, 6 gallon. This is neat. Rockwood puts this little panel to cover this, but you can easily get to your water pump and your filter here for winterizing, as well as you can see your water heater there. So for winterizing, it's super simple. Take that panel down, turn the valve at the pump, hook your hose in here, and turn the pump on and start winterizing. Man, it's so much simpler than having to get to that pump and take a hose off. So very nice. City water connection, black tank flush, and your fresh tank fill all right here. even a little light here. If you're out here and don't have your phone, you need some light, easy to hook up. A couple of things about the slides. These are rack and pinion slides. I love that. If you've watched my videos, you know how I feel about that as far as maintenance. They're very simple for any woman or man that knows basic mechanical stuff to just maintain and operate. If they were to lose power, the motor failed, I can manually crank these from the opposite side. So heavier mechanism than some other mechanisms, but in my opinion, the most reliable and the easiest to work on from a service point of view. So if you're a DIYer especially, you will appreciate that. Both of these are 3-foot deep slides, as you can see. You just want to look at that. Enclosed underbelly, of course, with tank heaters on this. This is more storage in the bed slide. There's a griddle as well that it comes with. There's a table I was talking about. All electric jacks, so 4 electric stabs, electric tongue jack on the front. 2 30-pound LP bottles versus some brands using 20s. Double battery box if you want to add a second battery as well. And then that big windshield at the front. So 2024 2614 BS Rockwood Ultralight travel trailer. The link in the description goes to our website. There is more information there on options, specs, pricing, or you can call or text anybody in our family. We will be happy to help you that way as well. Again, my name is Colin Fitzgerald with Arrowhead Camper Sales. Our family thanks you for watching our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and have a good day.